You're on a summer vacation. It's warm weather. You're at the beach. Maybe you're in a country like Greece, or you're just somewhere off the coast of LA or whatever. Depends on where you're from. The shirt comes off. You're with your family, you're with your friends, and you're joking about your little swimming band, saying, you should go on a diet and lose some fat. But you're not actually joking. You mean it. You've been feeling like shit in your body for a while now. Maybe you've had that little swimming band for years. You just can't seem to get rid of it. You've tried a diet in the past and you did actually lose some weight. But it was mainly around your arms and your chest and your legs. But that little swimming band never went off. You never got to see your six-pack. Makes you feel unconfident. Maybe you can't keep up with the kids if you have any. When they want to do rough play or are running around, you try to run after them, but you get exhausted after a short amount of time. You can't throw them up into the air and have fun with them. It makes you feel depressed, fearful. Will it always be like this? Maybe your body just can't lose fat forever. The diets you tried, it just works for a short amount of time. But that's just how it works. You can't keep it off forever. It's just impossible. These other guys that can, they must have different genetics and be put together in a different way, and you have a different body type and all these excuses. But it's wrong. Everyone can lose fat unless you have a very, very serious medical condition, in which case you shouldn't be coming to a YouTube video. You see, all these trendy weight loss programs try to convince you that you can lose weight fast, and then after you lose the weight, you can go back to your old eating habits and start eating cake again, start eating puddings again, and all of these, things that you've convinced yourself are delicious without getting fat again, which is just completely false. And I hate that it's this way. And the reason the diet still works so well is because people do get results from them. So, they can promote whatever they want. Lose 10 kilograms in 2 months. Because you do. But after those 2 months, you get fat again. It doesn't work. Because it's something that you gotta keep up. Your body it's like a garden. You can go out into the garden and trim the grass, trim all the plants, remove all the weeds, and have it look perfect. But does that mean that if you wait another 2 months that it stays exactly the same? No, the weeds will go up again, the grass will grow, and it will look like a fucking jungle again. Your body is exactly the same. You gotta maintain it. So, the way to do this is actually really simple. If you want to lose fat forever, you have to do the habits to lose fat forever. It's that simple. Now, I say it's simple. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's simple. And the way you do this is you figure out how much calories you need in a day. I'll drop a calculator in the description below so you can figure out for yourself approximately. And then working out, you gotta work out. If you're not working out, then you're basically like losing weight at 50% efficiency. Whilst if you were working out, that would be the most efficient way. The reason is, not only do you burn quite some calories during a workout, which can help make losing weight easier, it ups your metabolism because you're building muscle, and muscle burns way more calories than fat. Fat doesn't really burn any calories at all. And because you're getting your heart rate up, you're also boosting your metabolism. And, well, in addition, it makes you look quite a bit better, if you're having muscle instead of fat. So trying to replace these two. That's how you get that body that you've been wanting. And you got to do this forever. The workouts, the eating. You want to iterate and adjust, and you want to figure out a way to do it that you can maintain forever. Because that's the problem with those diets that, are really popular. They have you drinking water for a month, only drinking water and maybe eating like a rabbit, basically. Is that something that you could maintain for your whole life? The answer is no, then you shouldn't be eating like that. Now, the way that you actually practically do this is by making use of the modern age that we're in. There's so many software out there that can help you lose weight and gain muscle. So, for example, you can use MyFitnessPal, you can use your calendar, you can use Strong, you can use the calculator I dropped in the description below. MyFitnessPal is an app that allows you to track your calories, track what you eat, and that way you can figure out what you gotta eat to lose weight. If you eat approximately the same calories every single day for 2 weeks, and you're not losing any weight, then you have to eat less. So you reduce the calories by 300 maybe. And the same goes for working out. You can track that on Strong. You can track how many reps you're doing, what kind of weight you're doing. You can track for what duration you're doing exercises if you're doing, some circuit training. And that way you can see over a period of time that you're improving. And all of this is really motivating because you're seeing that you're actually making progress because, spoiler alert, if your reps are going up, if your weight of the exercises is going up, then you're making muscle gains, or at least strength gains, which is usually an indicator of muscle gain. You also got to use a calendar to put the workouts in. Because if you're not putting the workouts into your calendar, you're going to forget and you're not going to stay consistent. And that's what I said, which is the only thing that's going to allow you to lose fat in the long run is staying consistent. Routine, routine, routine. An example of this is that I basically eat the same thing almost every day for lunch and breakfast. Although I usually brunch, so combine them because I'm also doing intermittent fasting. And that allows me to be able to maintain my weight without having to track my calories much. But that is the level you get to if you're doing this for a while. Then you start understanding what you can eat and how much you can eat of it. But you've learned how to maintain your weight, which if you're watching this video is probably above the weight that you want to reach. So you have to use some app to cut back on your calories and have that app be able to hold you accountable to eating that amount instead of going off of what you naturally think you have to eat, because that will have you maintain at this state that you're in right now. The proof that this works is really simple. Look at any fitness influencer. Look at any guy over 25 who isn't fat. What are they doing? They're eating by routine. My dad as well. My dad was fat in the past. He lost a bunch of weight because he changed his routine. And now he's eating approximately the same thing day in, day out. He has never tracked any calories. But that's basically the way that he did it, and it worked for him. But if you're not that guy, someone who can just adjust their routine without having it on paper, then it's going to take you a while. This way is the fastest way to actually lose fat and keep it off. So I hope you go ahead and apply this. If you need any help at all, drop a comment below. Tell me what the problem is that you're facing, and I'll get right back to you and try to help you out. Good luck on your journey.